we are overlooking rye fields right here at the WhistlePig Estate Distillery in Shoreham, Vermont. Now, I've always been a big fan of WhistlePig Rye, the 10-year-old. Of course, we love the 12-year-old too. And as many of you may know, WhistlePig is now distilling their own whiskey from rye that's been grown right there. And they're just about to release something new, which they're letting BourbonBlog.com try first. We're about to try FarmStock. This is Connor Burleigh. He's the operations manager. How's it going, Connor?
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is a gigantic fireplace.
Yeah, this was when Raj envisioned this barn as the distillery. The first thing was that they could fit the still right over there. The second thing, they could fit his giant fireplace in that he'd envisioned. So you can stand up in there quite. Even Dave can stand up in there. So certainly putting off a heck of a lot of warmth right now.
I like that. And the whiskey gives us some nice
that too
as well. So what do we have here?
So this is FarmStock. FarmStock is going to be the newest release from WhistlePig. It's a blend of straight rye whiskeys, a blend of rye whiskeys. It's a blend of a 1-year-old from our still, with the rye grown right here on our farm. First product that we're really proud to announce is actually from our grain, our water, our still, been aged in Vermont Oak, and so we're extremely proud of that, and it's just one component of a really fantastic blend of whiskeys. We have a 5-year-old that we've sourced from Canada that we blended in as well. That was initially was distilled up in Canada, was brought down and rebarreled into Vermont Oak as well, and the final component is a 12-year-old rye whiskey that was distilled in Indiana, and 95% rye, 5% malted barley.
I love it. I'm already a fan, taking my first sip here. So it's 1-year-old from WhistlePig that you all put right into char number 4s.
Correct.
And then it is a 5-year-old from Canada that went into char number 4s.
Yep, it was originally distilled in Canada, brought down here about a year ago, rebarreled into char number 4s from Vermont Oak.
And then a 12-year-old that came from Indiana that you just put right into storage here.
Yeah, for those of you who are familiar with our 12-year-old, this is the whiskey that gets aged in wine casks. Before it touched the wine cask, we decided that really fit nicely with this with the other two components, and so this is what we created.
Very nice. We're giving a taste here. I love the fact that I get to taste the young whiskey, knowing that fresh, young, and really delicious flavor is yours. But at the same time, I also get the older whiskeys. I get a lot of texture, a lot of depth. I get some creme brulee flavors, like burnt sugar. I get some nice fruits. And just all around, just well-rounded.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we were looking for. We already have a great lineup of ryes. We've got the 10-year, the 12-year, which is the wine finish, and our 15 years are kind of standard outputs and some special editions. This, basically what we want to be proud of everything we put out, and if we didn't believe that this blend that is included a 1 year wasn't up to WhistlePig standard, we wouldn't put it out. But the production on our farm has been going extremely well, and we thought it was a great whiskey, and we were able to blend it in with these other components and really make a really nice, as you say, well-rounded whiskey that fits in with the other ryes we're putting out. And so we're really pleased to release this. Honestly, I'm really excited for you guys all to try it.
Absolutely. And with this dream of the triple terroir, which eventually, describe what the triple terroir is.
The triple terroir is kind of it's our grain, our water, our wood. It's we produce all of the grain that's been distilled in our still has been grown on the farm we're currently sitting on, and one about 3 miles down the road. So both WhistlePig farms. Our water, all the water we use in distillation and then proofing is from the well on our farm, and our wood. Everything that we've been distilling has been put into white oak that's been grown right here in Vermont, and so we think we're taking grain to glass to an even greater depth than just about anyone else has been able to by being able to source this great local wood to grow all of our own rye, and use our own artisanal well to in the creation of what is a really great product. We think so. I'm a little biased, but truly, I mean, you can taste the results of it in the farm stock. It's it's a big part of it. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of confidence in a 1-year-old whiskey to make it 20% of a blend like this. But we really think it's wonderful whiskey, and so we're happy to take the triple terroir ethos and put it into this blend that's not all stuff we made, but is all stuff that we think fits really nicely with the flavor profile of the 1 year, which truly was the base of this blend.
So that 1-year-old is the triple terroir.
Yep.
It is whiskey that comes from rye that's been grown on your property, the wood grown on your property, made into barrels, water from right here, aged right here.
Yep.
What's that mean to you? I mean, obviously you've been a big part of this, to actually see that whiskey go into a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's what originally WhistlePig was really just, it was a batch of whiskey from Canada. That was what created the brand, and a lot of people really responded well to that. It was a great whiskey, but the vision has never been to just make great whiskey, or just find great whiskeys. It's been to make great whiskeys, and so we started with just bottling, and then we started finishing the whiskey on the farm. We started growing our own rye almost immediately, and eventually so we took as much as we could in-house, and we finally, distillation was the final piece of that. For just over a year now, we've been distilling on the farm, and that has been really the final, and now sourcing the wood as well, which was kind of a windfall. We couldn't find wood anywhere else, and so we asked a local timber broker if we had white oak, and he was like, yeah, absolutely. This white oak in Vermont is actually, it's 1% of all hardwoods in Vermont, but the demand was such that we were able to source and from our farm and then the local area find a lot of great, really nice Vermont oak to create these barrels out of. And so we've taken every aspect of the whiskey we can have control over, and we went from just buying whiskey in the open market to contract distillation to finally distilling everything on our own, and really taking really creating. We think of it as value-added agriculture product, and that's really what has been resonating with me personally the most about WhistlePig, is that you really are taking the products of the farm and turning them and through distillation and through aging, taking transmuting them into this highly valuable product. And Raj has always been very much about American revivalism and reviving the entrepreneurial spirit in rural America. And I think this really is this is the proof's in the pudding, and it's a wonderful whiskey, and I think it's a testament to Raj's vision, to Dave helping him finish that, and to all of us who put a lot of work into it. This is the first of many things coming from the farm, so we're really excited to really roll out the red carpet for this one.
I'm quite a fan, and we're tasting it right here in the distillery, which is a 150-year-old barn, which you all turned into a distillery. With the still over here, upstairs room for entertainment. Quite a beautiful distillery.
Yeah, we were, the structure's been here for as long as anyone can remember, longer even, but had some really good bones, and so we were able to take out a lot of the, reset the floor, make it really, functional space as well as a beautiful one, and so it's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for letting us try the farm stock, and you can be watching for this. It's out this month in March.
Should be out in March in a couple of markets, with a broader launch in the second quarter.
And then as we watch WhistlePig grow and taste more products from you all, we will be bringing it on BourbonBlog.com. I'm sure we'll be trying some even older whiskey in years to come that comes right here from your distillery, along with some other amazing creations.
Great.
Cheers.
Thanks very much for stopping by. Cheers.
Thanks, Connor. From WhistlePig Distillery, from WhistlePig Estate Distillery, here in Shoreham, Vermont, I'm Tom